welcome back to Terminology Thursday. I'm Mike Taylor with REMAX Precision.
And I'm Sara Fuller with Midwest Family Lending.
Thanks for joining us. We really appreciate you taking time out of your week to cover a couple of terms that aren't necessarily common to most people, but are very commonly used by us.
Yes, and often we say them really fast, and we assume that a lot of people know. So that's why we kind of started this, so that way you guys can learn from what we say on a regular basis.
Sure. And one that comes up almost every time we have a closing, Sarah, is what all am I signing? I see something that says mortgage, I see something that says note, I see a whole other stack of papers. What the heck is all this stuff?
Yes, that's a really good question. In all of the documents that everybody signs, 90% of everything they already signed at the beginning, they're just re-signing at the end.
Yep.
The two of the things that are added at the end, one is a mortgage and one is a note.
That's not the same thing?
Good question. It's not. And a lot of people kind of intertwine the two. But in all honesty, a mortgage is a promise or an agreement between the buyer and the lender that says, I'm borrowing money, and if I don't pay it back, you can foreclose on my house.
So 16 pages to say, you don't pay.
You don't stay. So that's the mortgage, and you're right, Mike, it is. It was definitely a long-winded attorney or attorneys or a group of attorneys that put the mortgage together. And here's the one thing about a mortgage. If you don't like something in there, you can't change it.
Yeah, you're not striking out initially and doing all that.
No, it's not like a
purchase
purchase agreement where you're like, we'll just cross this off and everybody initial. That's not how a mortgage works. It's your what happens if you don't pay the money back. So there's a long list of things that can happen if you don't pay the money back. Now, a note is your promise to pay the money back. And go ahead.
No, and it's probably got some terms in it, right?
Yes, it has a couple of mortgage terms in there, your property address, your grace period for your mortgage payment, and it says, yes, I'll pay you back. And then the note says what happens if you don't pay it back. So it's simple and it's complex all on the same time, because you would think a 17-page document would be more than what happens if you don't pay it back, but it's,
That's really the gist. And then the note is just what terms, how much that money you're borrowing costs you.
Yes, what the actual real cost is. So it says, yep, I'll pay back, and here's what I'm going to pay you back. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate you taking time to clear that up.
Absolutely. And you guys, if you guys have any questions about, if you want more in depth about what a mortgage is or a note is or anything else like that, if you guys have anything that you want us to cover, please reach out to Mike and I. Let us know. We'd love to cover it on a topic on Terminology Thursday.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thanks. Have a great week.